Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. It is a dreary early morning here. It's like 7:16 to be exact. And I'm headed out to go pick up my Azure order. So I've not ordered from Azure in like, wow, a long time. With moving and everything, just felt like a little bit too much. But with going into winter, I want to stock up on some things, and I did this last year and did a video about what I was getting, stocking up on. So I thought I would do it again. And if you are new to my channel, you can kind of see a little bit what I do, and I'll let you hear a little bit more about what Azure is, but I'll go over that in a bit. Anyhow, I'm gonna go get on the road because I need to meet the truck to get my stuff. I packed myself a little chia seed yogurt breakfast with some homemade yogurt, so we're gonna eat that while we're headed, or when we're sitting there waiting, and then I'm gonna grab my things, come home, and explain to you guys a little bit about what I got and why I got what I got, and yeah, so let's get going. So I got home from picking up my stuff, and you're gonna have to excuse the background noise. The kids are up, and I have Tova here with me, and so the house is like ready, active, awake for the morning. I do have to say, it was pretty fun to get out early by myself and just kind of have that little bit of quiet time before everybody else gets up and wakes up and everything kind of gets crazy. So, but I got my order, and I'm gonna go through it with you guys, and this is actually gonna be a part 1 because I am gonna do another stock up order with Azure in December, which I know it's December now, but it'll be the end of December. And so look for that, because you guys will get to see kind of the second part of my stock up. Because of budget and prices, I didn't get everything in one shot, but I got the stuff that I need the most, especially for all the Christmas baking coming up. This is a lot of the stuff that I'm stocking up on, making sure I have, and even over into winter when we're doing a lot of baking, being inside, all that kind of stuff. So anyways, first things first that I got was this large bag of organic all-purpose flour. I do not buy my bread flour through Azure. I just have not had the best, or I've not found one that I like, let's put it that way. But I do get my all-purpose organic flour through them. And in case you're wondering how I store this, I store the larger items in 25-pound bags. So this flour, sorry, 25-pound buckets. This flour will go in a 25-pound bucket. And then I have gamma lids that screw on, so you don't have to be using like a pop-up or a pop lid that like is kind of difficult to get on and off. If you're looking for buckets and you don't want to purchase food grade buckets, go to your local grocery store and check in their bakery. For me, that's a Wise Market. And oftentimes you can get free buckets from them, or for very inexpensive, you can purchase buckets off of them, because a lot of their things that they use in the bakery come in 5-gallon buckets. So if you don't want to buy them, little tip, go check out your local grocery store and their bakery section. So anyways, that's the first thing. And if you're new to Azure, if you don't know what they are, Azure is kind of like a bulk food company that you can order from. They have really clean products. If they're not organic, they are non-GMO. They're really picky with their sourcing. They source from a lot of small businesses or small food distributors versus, like, you know, big name places. And you can ship products right to your door, but I use their co-op model. So we have a lot of people around here that place an order, so we'll get together and meet once a month at a drop point where a truck comes to drop off all of our items that we purchased. And so you guys saw that today, but that's just kind of a short explanation. I've talked about them before, so probably a lot of you know about them, but if you're new and you don't, that's what they are. So anyways, gonna do the smaller box first, then we have this big box to go through. Before I get into the details of what I got in my haul today, I wanted to take a moment to thank J&J Homes for sponsoring this next portion of the video. So I have been using J&J Homes fruit and vegetable washing machine / purifier for a couple months now, and I have been loving it. If you guys have been around my channel, I worked with them about a month ago, and I'm excited to be partnering with them again because I think this tool is so helpful, especially for those of you that buy things in bulk and are buying fruits and vegetables in a larger quantity. J&J Homes fruit and vegetable purifier is a little, basically, cleaning / purifying device that uses a process called electrolysis. Using water and salt molecules, it breaks the molecules apart, recombines them to create natural cleaning agents. This works to sanitize and disinfect your produce, removing pesticides, chemicals, and impurities. Now, it's not specifically for removing dirt, although maybe some dirt will come off because you have to add this device to water with a pinch of salt and your fruits or your veggies, but it's not specifically for dirt. It's more for those things like pesticides, chemicals, all those nasties that you can't see on your produce but that you definitely want to avoid. It's simple and easy to use. You submerge your fruits and vegetables in water, add a pinch of salt, and you hit the power button twice on your purifier. You add the purifier to the water, and it takes 5 minutes to completely clean and sanitize your fruits and vegetables. This fruit and vegetable purifier is rechargeable on a wireless charging pad, and you can get up to 35 rounds of purification out of one charge, so you don't have to be charging it frequently, which I really like. It's portable and compact, and it definitely was made with convenience in mind. It's a small size, it's easy to store in your kitchen. I keep mine in a drawer right underneath my sink so that I can clean all my fruits and veggies when I get home on grocery day. The purifier is also multi-purpose. You can even use it to clean your kids' toys. You can use it to clean meats and seafood. Anything that's non-porous, it will work to clean the bacteria and sanitize it as best as possible. I'm going to leave the link for J&J Homes Fruit and Vegetable Purifier down below in the description box. Be sure to check it out, grab yourself one, and use the coupon because these are very handy to have. They also would make great gifts for anyone that you know that is conscious about their fruits and vegetables. This is a great peace of mind thing to add to your kitchen. Okay, so things I'm stocking up on. We got the flour, or the all-purpose flour. Another thing that I grabbed is this large bottle of olive oil. This is organic extra virgin olive oil. It's cold pressed. It is in a glass bottle, so all the good things that you want with an oil to make sure that it is like at the most stable point that it can be, and hasn't gone through a lot of processing that's going to make it unstable and not as helpful, healthy, beneficial for your body. Also, little random whatever, the reason why I'm filming in my mudroom is because it is so cloudy outside. This room has the best natural light. It has a skylight, and it has light over here, waving the knife around that I'm using to open my boxes. But anyhow, so I'm trying to get a place that at least has decent light for you guys, so you guys can hear me, and so you can see what I'm showing you guys, and so I can see what I'm unpacking. Okay, so first up, something that's really crucial in our house for baking, for making hot chocolate and chocolate milk, and like my favorite iced mocha is cocoa powder, and this is organic cocoa powder. it's probably like, there's probably a healthier, like I think cacao, is that how you say it, is better than cocoa powder, but I really like to have this on hand to make all the drinks and all those things, and all like the baking, cookies, etc. So we have a pound of that. Next up, and this isn't exactly for baking, but it is cold and flu season here, so we have a 5-pound bag of Epsom salts, and I love having this to put in my kids' baths. And if I'm not feeling well, take a bath, add in some Epsom salt, some baking soda, and hydrogen peroxide. It's a really great way to just support your body. Epsom salt especially can give your body a great boost in magnesium. So yeah, great thing to have on hand. And woo! And I love that I can get it in a large bag through Azure, and it lasts us for a long time. So I might end up picking up another one next month, we'll see, if not in 2 months, but then I'll be stocked for Epsom salts for probably like a year. Okay, back to food items. The next item is a snack, and I have never tried these, so I will try to give you guys an update on if we like them or not. These are organic dried mangoes. So a friend of mine that goes to Costco quite often gets these at Costco, but I don't have a Costco membership, so I decided to try Azure's version. We're gonna see if we like them for a snack, what we think of them. I just got a pound this time, but I can order it in larger quantities if I need to, or if we like them, then I will go ahead and do that next time. Okay, the next food item I am so excited about, and that is this rice ramen. I actually got 2 of these, and they are little ramen noodle packs. They're not really packs, but sections, but I believe they're made out of rice. Yeah, okay, the ingredients are organic brown rice flour and organic millet flour. These are great and are gonna be great to make some like really quick ramen. I make my own bone broth, so opening up a canned jar of bone broth and adding ramen to it, and even like some chicken or whatever, beef, whatever I have on hand, is gonna make a super easy like lunch, and this is like way better than store-bought ramen, so I'm excited to give that a try. Next up is 5 pounds of mini semi-sweet organic chocolate chips. I know that 5 pounds is like a lot of chocolate chips, but as I said, it's baking season, Christmas is coming up, and I know I personally am gonna be baking some cookies and doing all the fun things. The next item I have I'm so excited about, and this is organic elderberries, and these are dried, I think. I'm really excited about having these on hand. Like I said, cold and flu season around here, and elderberry is gonna be great for that. I've never made my own elderberry syrup, but it was very inexpensive to buy. This is 4 ounces, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna go pretty far. And so that's something I stocked up on with it winter coming, and with it being kind of almost here pretty much. Okay, another item we have 5 pounds of sea salt. This is great for all that baking, like I said, and I also make my own butter and salt it, so having good quality salt on hand, I'm definitely a fan of that. Last big item that I got is, let's see here, 5 pounds of organic rolled oats. I keep these in a 2.5 gallon bucket. Since we don't quite use enough to do like a whole 5-gallon bucket, like half of that size is perfect, and I even have the little like spinny gamma lids for those, so they're really easy to get into. So next up, I got 2 wedges of Parmesan cheese, and I really want to get better at grating my own cheese, or like Parmesan especially for like spaghetti, and not buying the like the shaker stuff. Pretty sure this is like a lot better as far as nutrients goes and all those things. This isn't even a pound total. Parmesan is pretty expensive, but I'm excited to have this on hand, and Parmesan, since it's an aged cheese, lasts a really long time. One more thing, and this is kind of random, but I got 3 cans of organic cream of mushroom soup. I know you can make your own. That's something I haven't attempted yet. So with having 3 cans on hand, that's a good enough amount that I can make whatever recipes I want to that call for this. And it's probably not as good as making your own, but I'm pretty sure the ingredients are cleaner than some of the ones that I've used in the past. So these came in like a 3-pack. Like if you bought 3, you save more than just buying 1 or 2. So 3 it is. And then with all of your Azure orders, Azure includes a sale flyer. I like to save this and go through it for next month because they might be having sales on a lot of things that I could use. So I stock up when they have their sales. There's like, okay, let me just show you guys. There are like pages and pages of items that are on sale. I'm sorry. So anyhow, so many pages of items that are on sale. They also have a section with some of their new items. Azure just came out with their own Azure Well line of supplements, if you can see there. So they have things like beef liver and cod liver oil, things that I kind of want to try possibly at some point. And getting them all from the same place is great. So anyways, I'm gonna wrap up this video because I went through my haul and now I need to go put everything away. But thank you guys for coming along with me. I'm not gonna lie, having you guys with definitely gave me a little motivation to get this unpacked and get out the door this morning and all that stuff. And I'm so excited to be able to bake now that I have chocolate chips because I've been waiting on them for a while now. Knowing that they were going to be coming with my Azure order. So anyways, thanks guys for hanging out with me this morning. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I will leave the link for Azure down in the description box. And if you have any questions about the brand of certain products I showed in the video, please let me know and I can kind of give you all that information so you can check them out on Azure's website as well. Anyhow, thanks again for watching, you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. If you're new here, I would love it if you would stick around and subscribe. Like I said, I will have a part 2 coming out in about a month of another stock up haul I'm doing from Azure for like the beginning of the year, winter months. And so be on the lookout for that. All right, you guys have a blessed rest of your day and week, and I'll see you guys next week in another video. Bye, guys. Okay, I know I closed the video, but we opened these dried mangoes. So good. These are gonna be a great snack. They're kind of like fruit leather. Delicious.